If you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell next to it so you get a notification every time I drop a new video. And, in the words of my grandpa,
subscribe, bitch!
Yeah. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Damn, my Nigerian food and Greek food got cold. I should microwave it.
What'd you get?
Oh, you know, I got some jollof rice, some chicken, got some spinach pie. You know what? I think I'm gonna microwave it together. Huh? My Nigerian and Greek food have evolved. Wait, can I eat these?
Just play basketball.
Let's go hoop.
Safe to say where most of his points have come from. That paint area, once again, dominating.
Not a surprise. He's 5 for 12 at the free throw line.
The scorecard right here.
And this is first free throw of the night, and it's followed by the countdown, and again a quick count. Airball by Giannis.
Oh, what's up? We are back with Giannis Antetokounmpo's fourth signature sneaker, the Freak 4s. A freak on the court and a freak in the seat, you know what I'm saying?
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, fam? Let's get into the review. As always, starting with the looks and the initial thoughts. Like all Giannis's, they look cool, but they look like the third-tier basketball shoes that Nike releases. Like the shoes that the company gives to NBA players who are signed to the company, but they're not good enough for their own signature sneaker, but they have player exclusives. You would think as the two-time MVP and champion, the most dominant player in the NBA, and arguably the best player, and definitely the best player that's signed to the swoosh today, you would think that Nike would design him a better shoe with better materials. I do like the backward swoosh though. As for this colorway, I'm not a big fan of the two-tone greens and the glow-in-the-dark looking green on the shoe. I just think looks-wise, it takes a step back from last year's model. The looks and the initial thoughts rating of the Freak 4s is a 5 out of 10. Nothing special. Moving on to the size and the comfort, it fits true to size, it's comfy. It's fine, nothing extraordinary. It does feel a little bit narrow, so if you have a fat foot, this might not be the shoe for you. It's very cushioned with foam in the midsole, but there's cutouts in the forefoot and the heel area to minimize weight. Like I said, it's super lightweight, and the two Zoom air units in it are slightly tilted, so it's like you're pushing off like a sprinter in the starting blocks when you push off, which translates well to Giannis's game because it seems like he goes downhill as soon as he gets the ball, just straight up pushing dudes out of the way and never getting an offensive foul call. He plays like a football player. He plays like a bowling ball going full speed into the bowling pins. He plays like a bull in a china shop. He plays reckless. My hat's off to any player who wants to stand in front of Giannis to take a charge, even though you're not gonna get that call. So not only will you send him to the line for an and one, you might never be able to have kids, and I commend you for that. But anyways, there's definitely great energy return with a low to the ground feel in these shoes, so you definitely feel springy in it with a quick reaction time. Rating is a 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to the traction. It sports a multi-directional traction pattern that resembles a topographical map. It looks more like eczema on skin if you ask me, but it's really good whether it's a skin condition or a weather map. It sticks in all directions, and especially going side to side when you're doing a Euro step, which is a key move for Giannis, I might add. I think a lot of traction issues with shoes have to do with the materials on the bottom, but the rubber that this shoe uses is really solid. It's not gonna get too dirty. It's not gonna pick up a lot of dust. As you can see, it doesn't have much dust, and I played on a relatively dusty court. A lot of kids play on that court, and you know how dirty kids are. They play on the playground in the same shoes they play in the gym. Kids are dirty as hell. Material used doesn't pick up the dust, but the material has a lot of friction when it comes in contact with the court. Traction rating 9 out of 10. Moving on to the materials and the technology. Now here's the thing, I like minimalistic shoes. I don't like when companies do too much, especially with their basketball shoes. But I feel like for Giannis, he kind of deserves better materials, man. He's the best player that Nike has, and they gave him Tyler Hero level materials. I feel like if he wanted to, he could easily break these shoes. But all that aside, there's a good amount of rubber and mesh in the shoe, along with 2 air units as previously stated. Honestly, that's really all you need. Even though it's lightweight, it's durable as well. As you can see, it's hard to bend that. Also, there's molded grooves in the outsole, which helps it bend and flex. Flex. Rating 7 out of 10. It's solid, but really the bare minimum of a basketball sneaker, and you would think because Giannis is who he is, it would be better materials. Moving on to the support and the lockdown. It's a very well supported shoe. When you plant, the sides can feel a little bit flimsy in the green area here. That's about it. Lockdown is good too. As I said earlier, the shoe feels narrow, especially near the ankle area. If the shoe's gonna feel narrow, that's probably where you want it to feel narrow at. Even with the Freak 4s going away from the strap from the Freak 3s, the shoe has a very locked in feel. Rating 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the price and the value. Now these bad boys will cost you $130. I would say it's value just right. Could be 120, 110, but you know, that's whatever. It's a very solid basketball shoe. Nothing outlandish about it, nothing crazy. Obviously there are better shoes out there, but if you want a better shoe, you're gonna have to pay for it. But for $130, you're getting a solid basketball shoe. Now, if you hoop a lot, I don't see this shoe lasting over 1 season. It doesn't seem that durable like that. And if you play outside in these shoes, it's definitely not gonna last you that long because it's getting cold out, it's about to start raining and snowing a lot. That's just dumb. Why are you playing outside in these shoes? But if you invest in these shoes, you will get your money's worth. But you can definitely find better shoes that are cheaper or the same price. Watch my other performance reviews so you can see what else is out there for around the same price or less that are better for basketball. Overall, a very solid shoe, nothing crazy about it. It kind of just feels like they didn't try with this shoe. They kind of just used the look of past shoes to create this sneaker with no new technology. In anime terms, this shoe just kind of feels like a filler episode. So I'm sure the Freak 5s will be a better looking and better performing basketball shoe. Maybe they're just waiting for LeBron and KD to retire to put more effort into Giannis' shoes. Kind of like how that Nike executive spelled Steph Curry's name wrong in a meeting. They gotta do better for Giannis. And if I'm just talking to Giannis, you gotta go to a better company. A company that's gonna make you their priority and make you their premier player. And put all their resources into making your shoe. Kind of like how Under Armour did Steph Curry. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe Giannis gotta go into a better market because Milwaukee has no market. Maybe that's why they're waiting for that. I'm just saying, the Celtics could use a power forward once Al Horford retires. So, you know, once he leaves, you can come in and step right in. We could be a dynasty and you'll have a higher market. You'll get better shoes and all that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Rating of the Freak 4s is a 7.4 out of 10. Giannis, please please come to the Celtics. Alright guys, that concludes the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Freak Fours. Will you be copping it? Also, the NBA season is coming up. Let me know which team is gonna win the NBA Finals this year. You already know I got the Celtics, baby. We coming back. We coming back. Just like that, we out. Peace. Watch my other videos in the playlist up there and down there. And positive note of the day, just like Giannis says, man, he's the freak in the court and the freak in the seats, you know what I'm saying? Dare to be different. It's okay if you're a freak, man. Have that Giannis mentality. Alright, everybody, we out. Peace.